Yes, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another flying. And today we're going to be doing a quick round trip to Stockholm. Fairly short day today, but yeah, it works. So, currently standing here at, I think it is, yeah, stand 4-5. Don't remember the gate. But yeah, stand 4-5. And they're currently standing there ready for us, and yeah, we're just going to do the briefing then. Before we do that, of course, we're going to introduce the members. ATC Swede, Lars, Melvin, Spotter, BB, Istvan Kalla, Anulago, GBS, Aviation Wild, Vincent, ITX, and Orkunustun, and Nascimento. So thank you everyone again for the support, and apologies if I did say it incorrectly. It is, yeah. So again, apologies for that. But yeah, shall we just start with the briefings? We are ready to go. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, you're more highly welcome. Hope you are doing well. Good morning. Welcome. I should probably get you connected to the web. But yes, we'll just start straight on with the briefing. So it's gonna be fairly straightforward today. But yeah. Today we're gonna be flying to flights between Oslo and Stockholm Arlanda. Flying under the Norwegian Air Sweden AOC today with Siri Echo Papa Mike. And I will then be piloting command today. First flight to Stockholm, departing 6:30, so departing in about 53 minutes. The flight time to Stockholm at approximately 45 minutes. We should be landing at about 7:40 UTC-ish. Yeah, should be a pretty straightforward flight today, cruising at 33,000 feet and expecting a total of 67 passengers is what we're expecting today, so it's going to be a fairly light aircraft. Takeoff weight 52.8 tons, quite a bit less than we're used to actually. Yeah, we can just go straight on to the weather. Get the latest. We do have two SIGMETs actually currently over Polaris FIRs over Norway. It's going to be valid until 700 and 700. Yeah, let's just check that first then. Oh. Yeah. It is not where we are flying, so that's fine. It's quite a large area though. But I continue down towards Gardermoen. This is the 520 meters, so winds are 160 at 8. Or because it's 1900 -6 -9 QNH 1003 and no SIG. And through the day it's light snow expected. Tempo with 4000 light snow grains, I think it is. Yeah, it's something like that. I did check it up yesterday because it was those conditions yesterday after we were finished, actually. And so on. For Stockholm Arlanda is looking very good, actually. Kavake, we do have Probe 40 with snowfall as well. But that's not before this evening, so we are way before we're finished. So the way after. And then for our alternate scuffs as well, it's looking good. And same with the probability there is in the evening, so should be fine. So yeah, generally weather conditions are looking fairly good. And significant valid 60 on the 15th of February, 16th of February 2026. Level 145, and we don't have anything en route actually. I'm expecting pretty much just a slight cross tailwind actually, so mostly a tailwind. This should again be fairly straightforward. And the no times for Gardermoen, there is nothing new there. For Stockholm Arlanda, do you have the Arlanda Alpha Sierra November DME is out of service, and Arlanda Is it Alpha November Whiskey is out of service? Alpha November Echo is out of service. So we have 3 different DMEs that is out of service. Except for that, we have taxi, centerline lights, intersection Zulu Golf and Zulu Hotel between Zulu and Yankee out of service. Yeah, so we do have some lights that is out of service. We also do have a significant points ECDAS. Tumbu to be added to list of waypoints and significant points. Okay. And we have a position and direction sign attacks with uniform alpha and 2 tags with delta out of service as well. And nothing really significant, but be aware of the DMEs there. We'll take a look at that on the arrival. And for Scouts, there's nothing. And nothing reported on the maintenance side of the aircraft. So do you guys have any thoughts on the fuel? Minimum fuel is going to be about 4.8 tons. 34.6. No thoughts? Then we can just take 4,600 kilos, so should be plenty. Good, and then for the next flight back home to Oslo, we're departing at 8:10, 30 minutes on the turnaround with a flight time of 50 minutes, landing in Oslo at 9:10. Should be fairly straightforward, this one as well. 139 passengers expected, so a little bit heavier, but nothing significant. And the weather side, we looked at that. Significant no times. Yeah, still nothing on the maintenance. So, yeah, again, it's a pretty straightforward flight. We don't expect anything significant. So, yeah. Gonna be also then 32,000 feet on the cruising altitude. So, are there any questions? No? Good, then we can brief the cabin crew and then we are ready. So, yes, hello, good morning. My name is Fabian. I will be, or I'm captain today and also the pilot in command. And I will also then go through this pre-flight briefing video. So, today we're going to be flying 2 flights, round trip to Stockholm. Flying under the Norwegian Air Sweden AOC today with Sierra Echo Romeo Papa Mike. Yeah. So our first flight is departing at 6:30, so we are departing in about 45 minutes. With a flight time of approximately 45 minutes, and we should be landing at about 37:40 UTC. Weather in Oslo is not really the best, but not the worst neither. We may need to de-ice the aircraft because of it's cold. It has been snowing through the night, so expect to de-ice the aircraft before departure. So maybe expect a slight delay out of Oslo due to that. Depends on how much queuing it is at the de-icing apron when we are taxiing out. Other than that, it is pretty much straightforward. Should be hopefully departing on time. 23,000 feet on the cruising altitude, and we're expecting good weather en route. And the weather in Stockholm as well looking good, so don't expect anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, 30 minutes around in Stockholm before we then fly back again. That one is pretty much the same as well, about 45 to 50 minutes on the flight back home again. And 32,000 feet on cruising altitude. The weather in Stockholm, like I said, is pretty good, so should be a straightforward departure out of there with no anticipated delays. And good weather conditions en route as well, coming into Gardermoen. Expecting good weather. There may be some snowing or snowfall going on. That's on a temporary basis, so that could change quite quickly. So we will have you up to that, but generally though, we don't really anticipate any significant delays coming into Oslo because of snow nevertheless. It should still be quite straightforward. So yeah, then we're pretty much finished for today already. So yeah, there is no significant operational impacts that we're at least anticipating. No technical defects with the aircraft, nothing on reported on the MEL, and the tech log looks good. Operational impact, weather impact is going to be then probably de-icing here in Gardermoen because of it's cold, so expect a slight delay because of that. And there is no specials for today. Any questions? No? Then our briefing is complete. Just sign that off. Yes, that should be it. Let us walk out to the aircraft. Where are you? You are there. So yeah. Why is it so? Why do we not have any sounds in the terminal? Oh, that's a bit strange. Should have some ambient sounds here as well, though. Yeah. There we go. Our aircraft is already standing here. I messed with all those blue lights over there. Woohoo! Looks very good. So we're going to be trying it with Active Sky today as well, and hopefully see what it's better today. We'll just wait and see. Didn't really deliver yesterday, unfortunately, so hope it does it better today. And I mean, it's quite hard to see ice here though, but it could be some ice buildup on the aircraft. So we'll let the first do the walk around and see if he finds anything. Yes, let's open the door. And I imagine they probably need battery power on the aircraft for cabin lights are being automatically managed. Oh, that was a brightness control. Oh, yeah. Okay. On control. Yeah. Again, I imagine you need battery power for that to work, actually. I thought maybe it didn't. Why is the door closed? There we go. Well, then we can take a seat. Yes. So now we spoil, so you can leave it off. Yes. Get on to the I3. Beautiful. Okay. One thing I forgot to say or mention is that we are de-icing, of course. So in May, we got 4006. Minimum was 4426. Yeah, we should be good. And oil quantity is looking good, 95.95, and hydraulics 92.92, beautiful. Sounds. Always forget those sounds. It is freezing cold in here, 10 degrees in the cockpit and 0 degrees in the cabin, the forward part. Yes, hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, so I've spoken to security and they've started checking in, but there's at least 20 minutes to go before we can expect to start boarding.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, we are 26K, and Iraq is up to date February 19th. Yep. And do we have short fit performance installed? Aircraft equipment. Oh, yes, we do. Short fit performance. And 26K, yeah, that's correct. Well, we're starting here in Gardermoen. GPS left. And the clock is 5:54 and 5:54, 6:54. Beautiful. Flying Gardermoen to Stockholm. And we are Nordic 804. AFLY. Disregard. Fortunately, we're expecting one on the left. It's going to be via the massive 5 Charlie. Master Zulu 183. To lägg på där är till Eltok. Arrival into Arlanda. We are expecting the ILS for 1 on the right. ILS 1 on the right. Eltok. Papa. Yeah, they definitely changed their arrivals now. Wait. There's one available. Cost next will be 9. Final reserves today is 900 plus 1.3, that's going to be 2.2. And zero fuel weight 48.6. Going to be flight level 330. Reducing wind 249.30. 30. And it's going to be minus 60 degrees. And then it would, yeah, just straight at 35 then for 19ers. Boom. Train, hello, good morning, hope you're doing well. Oh, nice, we're flying the Q400. Oh, that's cool though, that's very cool. Hope you will enjoy it. Just wait a moment here. So go to one. Wait. No, not on that. Good. We're expecting, wait, not one on the left, one on the right. Good dry runway. And 4.6 tons, and we expected, yeah, we requested 4.6, already finished with refueling, what? That was quick. And open by 5. So there we go. So we can start with the weather here in Gardermoen. So yeah, it's looking fairly good actually. 160 at 7 with good visibility, -6, -9 and 1003. So again, fairly good up there. And 1003. What about Stockholm? Yeah, that's looking good with 190 at 3 knots, power K, -13, -14 and 1010. 190 at 3, -13. So actually colder in Stockholm this morning. And 1010. I mean, yeah, I would like to fly the Q400. I mean, or the even the Q100. All of the -8s really. That would have been quite cool indeed, yeah. But we don't have it for the simulator yet. That's the problem. Maybe I will give it a try. I will probably not fly it on live here though, but maybe I will try. But I don't have time to fly on my spare time, so yeah. But maybe one day if it gets released. But I mean, I would really like the Q100 or 200 because that's what Widerøe is most using on the shorter routes, not that much the Q400. But I mean, the Q aircraft or the -8s, I mean, is looks like some really fun aircraft to fly indeed. It is definitely something else than a 737, that's for sure. Yes, we are 8:04. Yeah, I just need to wait a little bit. But I imagine we need to de-ice though, because again, it is cold outside. It has been snowing through the night, so I don't expect to not de-ice, to say that way. Can't explain. I mean, yeah, you have a good point. I do own a copy of X-Plane 11. Got it from a friend a few years ago. He bought 2 copies, so. But I've never used it, or a little bit. But again, if I don't bother use it, I will probably switch to X-Plane 12 and it's going to be so expensive, both for the aircraft and sceneries and all of that, so nah, it isn't really tempting. What's the airport elevation in Arlanda? It is 138 feet, like 150 then. Yeah, we do not have any ATC online, unfortunately. We had it yesterday though. Yes, we should be pretty good. Let me just do some temp corrections. 682, it is currently minus 6 degrees. Actually, let me double check that. Yeah, it says 6. And we can delete you and the MSFD 1009, so 4,200 feet on the MSA. Yes. That's on the altitude we need to correct. And yeah, we will be de-icing, and I don't think we need any. No, it looks fairly good actually. Yeah, you have. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, money is probably the best excuse, to be honest. I have better thing to use my money or to spend my money on, really. So yeah. That's all good. We have signed that, and yeah. Yeah, so again, so it's going to be de-icing Bravo North, and yeah, I think we should be pretty good actually. So if you guys are, we could do a briefing now, and there is no ATC, and we have 4,600 kilos, and the takeoff fuel is 4,199. So 4,600 minus 4,499. No, that was not correct. I already forgot. It is 4,199. Yeah, that sounds more correct. 4,600 minus 4,199. Yeah, 401. Just on that in my head, actually. 401. So that's our taxi fuel. So we have plenty of taxi fuel then. That's good. And there is still no ATC. Okay, enjoy the train. Enjoy it. Oh, you're going to be doing the same flight, but in the Phoenix. Hey, nice to enjoy it. I think that was also one of the first flights I did in the Phoenix when I bought it many years ago. That was this flight. So yeah. But yeah, should we do a departure briefing, perhaps? Probably go through... yeah, I actually forgot a few checks that we need to do as well. Oh, that's not good, sorry. But we should do straight away. The wrong switch. Aye. Stop. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, then we are done that. Now we can do the rest of the checks. Yes. 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 Let me just check the temperature while we're on it. I mean, I must say though, this air conditioning unit at Carbon 6. Because it is literally... It's freezing cold inside the cabin, it's literally nothing. So I don't understand this air conditioning unit. I haven't requested it. What? Okay, that explicit. Okay. Forget that happened. Yes. And 1003 and 1480. I thought I heard it power up not too long ago when we walked into the aircraft. So I'm not sure what really happened. There we go. Again, I heard that. So I was expecting the air conditioning to be working. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Now hopefully it should be a bit warmer in the cabin. Going through the passengers has still not started boarding. Oh yeah, there you go, that's much better. As the cockpit got quite a bit warmer. From a supply deck though, so yeah. Yes, we're ready for the departure briefing, so... we can start off with the taxi. There you are. So for the taxi, this are airport charts at Gardermoen 10-9, effective 24 March 25. We are parked at stand 45 down there, expecting a push facing east on Lima Orange. Perhaps, what release point could we expect? We just check that. Taxi parking stands. Yeah, it's going to be release point 3 then, I imagine. So 45, it's going to be release point 3. And then we will continue taxi on to Sierra, and then taxiing to De-icing Bravo North. And then we are doing a calculation from Bravo 8. Then it's just going to be straight ahead from Bravo North to the runway. And no hotspots, taxi restrictions, or any notable no times today actually. And the weather conditions are looking very good. And RCR last time I checked was actually 5 good, but we will double check that before we are leaving. I would say we are expecting the MSFS Charlie chart NH3 Foxtrot from 18th of July 25. So departing straight south, almost 192 degrees, Gulf Mike 604, maximum 230 knots. We're going to continue to Gulf Mike 344 at the V-book, Gulf Mike 508, 422 and MSF. MSA corrected is 4,200 feet in Oslo, with a maximum of 250 knots below flight level 100 unless otherwise instructed. Initial climb is 7,000 feet today, and we are going to be using noise abatement number 2. So we're going to be climbing on a V2 press 20 all the way up to 18 feet AJ, then we go speed increment. Speed increment back up to 20 knots, retractor flaps as scheduled, and also passing about 3,000 set with the QNH, then we close speed window and continue accelerating the aircraft. Beautiful. Engine outset will be quite straightforward as well. It will just be straight ahead, 25 nautical miles on 192 degrees and hold, or as directed, up to 5,000 feet. And again, weather conditions are looking very good actually. It's a little bit cloudy, but nothing significant. And yeah, generally very good. So we don't anticipate much for the engine out either. Returning back here is not going to be a problem at all. All the runway is available for landing, and we are expected to be landing well below the maximum landing weight, so don't need to think about that. So yeah, at least this is not going to be a problem returning back to Oslo, from what I can see. We do actually have a warning for the seat as well, and that is 2 warnings. So do not comply with the PAN's OPS criteria for minimum distance to first waypoint, Gulf Mike 604, and the crew must mount to the first turn to ensure it is not initiated below 1,100 feet. threats today. First of all, it's cold temperature corrections that we have done. It's a bit cold. It's not that cold that they have been through the week actually, so it's fairly good. But it's cold temperature at the moment and all of that, so just be aware of the fact that we will be slightly lower than the aircraft says. And yeah. And also the fact that we are de-icing as well, that we are not very often done. We are actually done it quite, not a lot actually through the winter, surprisingly enough. So that have that in mind as well, that we do some extra procedures and don't rush things too much. So yeah, just be aware of that as well. But other than that, there's no other threats for the departures. Are there any questions? No. Then we can continue on to the route check. So for the route check, we're flying from Gardermoen to Stockholm, Arlanda, yep. And then we're flying Vadimaster 5 Charlie and continue towards Zulu 183, then to Legpo, deretter L-tog and L-tog 8 Papa for 1 and a line. Yep. We have the end of descent altitude. Yeah, that's good. So we have everything we need, so we can just disregard the discontinuity. We have 229 on the ground distance, 234, that's close enough, and 3.1 on the landing fuel compared to 2.4, so that's also looking good. So are there any questions for the departure briefing? No. Then we can do the emergency briefing as well while we are on the briefing side. Then we just start boarding as well. We're boarding in 15 minutes. So, emergency briefing. So, below 80 knots, I will stop the aircraft for any warnings. Above 80 knots, pilot will only stop for fire warning, engine failure, related to windshield warning, or airplane enable and safe to fly. If full stop or stop my controls, I will close the rest levers, disengage or throttle, apply maximum braking or wait for R2 auto brakes. Manual versus PV cattle, apply maximum reverse thrust to stop the aircraft. If you go stop, I'll refer first disclosed, also disengage and max braking applied. I'll call speed brakes up, verify reverses and call the reverse status. I'll call any incomplete items, 80 knots, 6 knots, auto brake disarm and inform ATC. Good. Then, once the contact complete stop, I will slow down the reversers, lower the speed brakes, then we will identify the problem, and I will command the necessary memorandums that we may need to accomplish. I'll assist you to identify the problem, and I will accomplish any memorandums in your command. Then we will evaluate the situation. If no evacuation is needed, OMPA remains seated, situation under control. If the situation is unclear, OMPA can make patient. If you then decide to evacuate the aircraft, I'll order flaps 40, we go to the back of the QRH and read through the evacuation checklist. Happy? Good. Yes. Then there will be no actions below 400 feet except for cancel any warnings and raising the gear when a positive rate. At 400 feet, we will verify heading select, march to on track 192 degrees, 25 nautical miles, hold or as directed by ATC. And yeah, again, the rest we have already discussed on the departure briefing. So are there any questions? You're unhappy. What are you unhappy about? Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the passengers have started boarding.
Thank you. Yeah, no questions, then our briefing is complete. Brief checklist to the line. Pizza covers removed, oxygen to some percent, natural transfer display switches, normal auto window heat, on pressurization mode selector, auto flight instruments. We are tracking 011 degrees, QNH 1003, we are reading about 680, and that's 690, so that's going to be plus 10 on the standby. Yes. Parking brake set, engine start, levers cut off, and taxi take briefing completed. Fuel for checklist to the line is complete. Are we just loading in? Okay, we're loading in the back as well. Okay. So you have issues with the Q400. Oh, that's so annoying though. But yeah, so we have a backup with Norwegian. That's nice. Wait to see this. Oh, 1 hour. Yay! 1 hour. Nice. Okay, what just want to check the weather update we have for Gardermoen. We have the 550. And the 620 is the new one coming. We'll just use the 550 for the PA then. Slight winds from the south. Clear skies, -13 degrees. I just need to find my PA microphone. Found it. Oh, yeah, flight the parts in 1 hour. Oh, I thought you seen it downloaded within an hour. Yeah, and just want to double check here. 604, for VBook 508, and 422 MSFS. Yep, let us do a quick PA then. Slight winds, KK -30. Mine damer og herrer, god morgen. Mitt navn er Fabian, jeg er kaptein deres i dag, og på AMD Norwegian og resten av besetningen ønsker vi dere hjertelig om bord denne flyvningen til Stockholm og Arlanda. Flytid til Stockholm i dag er forventet å bli rundt ca. 45 minutter. Vi begynner straks å bli klar for avgang fremme. Vi forventer å dytte ut av gaten om rundt ca. mellom 5 og 10 minutter, så hvis dere vennligst kan sette dere ned og ta på sikkerhetsbeltet. Vil kabinbesetningen gjennomføre en sikkerhetsdemonstrasjon som vi anbefaler for andres sikkerhet ombord. På grunn av værforholdene som har vært i løpet av disse dagene her i Oslo, så må vi avvise fly før avgang, så forventer kanskje liten forsinkelse grunnet dette. Vi planlegger for øyeblikket en sørlig avgangsrute ut av Oslo, for vi ganske raskt tar en ventesving og fortsetter østover mot Stockholm. Forventer marsj på rundt 33 000 fot med meget gode flyforhold, men som alltid, vi har fått sikkerhetsbeltet på bare som det tilfelle vi kommer bort til ny turbulens. Værforholdene i Stockholm for øyeblikket ser rimelig bra ut, med noe svakere vind fra sør. Det er minus 13 grader og skyfri himmel. Ellers, sitt ned, slapp av, så håper vi får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Fabian, I'm the captain today, and on behalf of Norwegian and the rest of the crew, we want to wish you a warm welcome aboard this flight to Stockholm Arlanda. Flight time towards Stockholm today is expected to be approximately 45 minutes. We are soon ready for departure from here. We are expected pushback from the gate in about 5 to 10 minutes. So may please sit down, take your seatbelt, and the cabin crew will go for a safety briefing that we encourage you to follow for all others safety aboard the aircraft. Because of the weather conditions that have been here in Oslo for the last days and last night, we need to de-ice the aircraft before departure, so maybe expect a slight delay due to this. We are currently planning a southbound departure out of Gardermoen, before we then continue with a left turn to fly eastbound towards Stockholm. We are expected to be cruising at approximately 33,000 feet with good flight conditions today. But as always, we recommend the zips on just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. And the weather conditions in Stockholm at the moment looking fairly good, with just some light winds from the south, minus 13 degrees centigrade, and pretty much clear skies as well. Otherwise, sit down, relax, and enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Thank you. Hello.
Hi there, Captain. All of the passengers are now on board.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. I'll ring it to you as soon as they send it up.
Thanks. You look finished, but are you finished? You are finished. Oh, I can go all the way out. And you are finished. Okay, then we can close those doors and hopefully get that the load sheet. But I don't think that will work. Close and close. Yes. We'll just use the 650 and then we'll update the meter and see if there's any significant changes that we need to counteract or cope with. So currently winds are 160 at 7. 160 at 7. It is minus 6 degrees, it is 1003. Minus 6 and 1003. It's going to be intersection Bravo 8. And then we need to check the weight of the aircraft. And it is going to be no, it's not here. RCR at runway 1 on the left. Not using 01 today. 1 on the left. RCR is reported to be, I imagine it's like 5 or 4 in the start. Yeah, it's 555, yeah. Again, it's that de-icing fluid. I expect to go down to 3 as well. Oof. So it's good. Yeah. Let's check the weights. So if we were at 48.7 compared to 48.7, that's looking good with 53.3, 52.8. That's within limits, and 4.6, 4.6. Beautiful, weights are checked. So that will be a takeoff weight of 53.8, 53.8, and 23.9. And give our play for you. There you go, that will be at 22k. 22k. And assume temperature, yeah, so it's not assumed, we are flying via de-icing. -6 and -6 confirmed. 89.9, sorry, 89.8 it says 88.9. I will correct that when we get the packs on again. Beautiful, flaps, 1 for departure. Trim 5 units. Correction 4.9 units. And 119, 29, and 38. 19, 29, 39. Right, this aircraft is not correct. Yes, double check again, so 22k, 22k, and 88.9, 89.8. Again, I will correct them when we get the packs on. And flaps 1, 1, 4.9, 19, 29, 39, 19, 29, 38. Acceleration altitude 800 feet set, and 1480 set above PFDs. Yes, performance checked, we're good to go. Goal 39. Also a little bit too... okay. There we go. Oida. Yes, pre-for checklist below the line. Here we have 4,600 kilos on board. PEMSOL, faster designs, set, auto brake, RTO, CDP for cars completed. Takeoff speeds, V1 119, VR 129, V2 139. MSP, V2 139, heading 190 degrees altitude, 7,000 feet. Pre-for checklist, cockpit. Yes. E6A, hello, welcome, hope you're doing well. Good morning. Yeah. Early, I mean, it could be. I mean, we start normally when I wake up to school, actually, with a think about it, so it isn't too bad. But I still woke up like 1.5 hours earlier than that, though. But yeah. I forgot to launch you. Eurovision, welcome, opening well. Good morning. Terrain, I'm getting my roster accordingly. It is not finished yet, so it will come soon, but it's not complete. It's on its way, but it doesn't look like we'll get to Dubai. From what I've seen, Norwegian has suspended Dubai flights because of the tensions in the Middle East, so I don't think we'll get to Dubai really. Hello, welcome, opening well. Yeah, that's the acceleration altitude. That's why. So it is 1480 is 800 feet above the aerodrome elevation in Gardermoen, so that's our acceleration altitude. That's why. Yes. And we are on the APU, so we can get rid of the ground power for the trucks. Oh yeah, so yeah, okay, they have resumed it. Oh yeah, nice though. Yeah, because I remember they said that they were going to resume it for 1 or 2 weekends and then they were going to suspend it again or something. I actually don't know. But it's still quite tense down there, so I think we'll wait until, because I don't have direct communication with the company, so.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes, thank you. I hope it is working. Oh yes, it is. Wait. So yeah. In the middle of the printer. Yeah, I mean you have a point though. You have a point. I mean, yeah, this is last. Actually, I have one more due today.
Bypass pin inserted.
Yes, thank you. Pressurizer hydraulics. So I'm flying to München or Munich on Sunday. So that's the last duty I have this winter break of flying. Other than that, I have free basically, no flying duty.
Locking gear.
Yeah, it is. It is 600 plus 800, so yep. It is very low, it is. Yes, and before start checklist, flight to door. Closed and locked. Doors, windows. Closed, locked, and the condition light. On transponder set. And the 3 and 0 before start checklist complete. Oi. I forgot another thing as well. I have so many apps to launch when I'm flying that is insane. And we should probably have you on the headset. Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 804, push and start auto stand 45 release point, free Gardermoen. Cockpit clear push, brake set, yeah, position 3.
Release parking brakes.
Just wait a moment here. Yes, brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Thank you, we'll start to have on the sequence. Off block at 28. Yes. Starting number 2. I clicked once too much. Start get out, starting number 1.
Set parking brakes.
Park brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Yes, yeah, Roger, stand by.
There you go, start to cut out. Cockpit job, we have to get the start so you can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Yes. Yeah, we will request the latest weather. Just so we have it ready. See if there's any significant changes. Bottom one.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, thank you for the help. Have a fantastic day. Look for the gear pin. See you later. Bye bye. Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for takeoff.
Thank you.
No problem.
Cabin secure. And we got the gear pin. And before taxi checklist. Yes, before taxi checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, air compress, packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches. Continuous recall checked, and start levers, attend, flag controls, check off the de-ice, get on equipment, clear, flaps up, and APU off before taxi checklist complete. Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 804, taxiing via Lima, and Sierra to de-icing Bravo North, Gardermoen. Yes, right clear, left is clear. Brakes released. Speed. Left is clear and right is clear. Left clear, right clear. Okay, what de-icing pad is available? But why? I don't understand why this aircraft is accelerating so well. If you think the live weather system inside the sim, that this aircraft accelerates very slowly, but with active sky, whew, speeds down the taxiway. It's just insane. And we don't even have thrust. I mean, now we have very light though, so that makes sense in itself. Left clear, right clear. But it was like this yesterday as well. Okay, Bravo North. There is 995 available. I think that's the closest one as well. Or 993. So 99 ner. 103. I imagine 991 and 3 is the closest ones, but we'll wait and see then. And yeah, 991 is right here, beautiful. Wait. So it speeds too much, it is not good. Park brake set. Before de-icing checklist. Yes, before de-icing checklist, APU off, flaps up, stabilizer trim 4.9 units, engine bleed switches off, APU bleed switch off, logo light off, row 44 not installed. Before de-icing checklist complete. That's a request, guys. Going to be using fluid type 1 then. And 100% because yeah, I don't have any figures for anything else really. De-ice, anti-ice hold over time, and it's going to be for type 1 aluminium. That will give us 18 minutes of hold over time.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, affirm, we are ready.
We begin treatment now, and observe fluid type 1, concentration at 100%. I will call you back when ready.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, winds of 160 at 8, 1003, yeah, pretty much the same weather. So, I think there's one not different, if not even that. So it's good. Oh, we actually do have a color on this one. It is actually colored orange. Wow. This is the first time I actually see the fluid actually being colored. For the most part, they haven't been working. Yeah, I hope that we can get... so we can de-ice the entire airframe as well. Because at the moment that is not possible with just de-icing the wings. And I mean, if it's snowing and you have snow on the top of your airframe, yeah, you want to de-ice that as well. Otherwise, when that melts, go down to the pit tubes and then freezes on those. Oof. Yeah, that's a bad day at office, to say it that way. So yeah, I hope they will expand a little bit on the de-icing. It would be so cool if we could have the fluid as well rest on the airframe and then disappear when we take off, like in the real world as well. That would be cool. But yeah, so we should be pretty much ready to go.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1, concentration at 100%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Yes, thank you for the help. Have a fantastic day. See you next time. Bye-bye. So yes, 18 minutes. Yes, flaps on, flight control check. Okay, ready with the after de-icing checklist. After de-icing checklist, APU off, row 44 not installed, engine bleeder switches after 1 minute. 1 minute confirmed. On, logo light, off, flight controls checked, flaps. 1 planned, 1 green light. After de-icing checklist complete. Garden traffic, Nordic 804, de-ice complete, taxiing to Hollywood Bravo 8, 1 on the left, Gardermoen. I can see the cabin before the checklist. Deco checklist, flaps, 1 planned, 1 green, stabilizer trim, 4.9 units, chemical given before the checklist completes. is clear. Approach path. Yeah, approach path is clear. Left clear, right clear. Cardamom traffic, Nordic 804, reading of departing 1 on the left, Cardamom. We're clear for takeoff. Are we ready? I'm ready. Ready. Take off. Setting thrusts. Thrust set.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Get up. Speed advance to 20 knots. 220 sets. Laps up, speed checks. Gas close speed window. Autopilot engage. Flaps up more lines. 1000. Continue climbing up to flight level 330. Set. We can proceed direct to RSEV. Confirm. Executes. Set standard after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist. Station bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No light. Altimeters. Passing flight level 9 and 2. Now. Plus minus 0 after takeoff checklist complete. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong clock. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Yes, then we already need to start prepping for the flight, or for the descent. But yeah. Train? Yeah, probably. I mean, I forgot the below the line ones. But except for that, yeah, I imagine so, unfortunately. But yeah, I've seen that FSIP, I think actually FSIP does have it for 2020 as well, and 2024. With the de-icing fluid, the correct color, de-icing the entire aircraft, and all of that. They do have that in 2020 from what I've seen, so it's very cool. I would like if GSX could have done something like that as well. What is Southwest would have been disappointed by this of the taxi speed? What do you mean with that? Are the taxi fast enough? No, it shouldn't be 28 if you mean the acceleration altitude, no. Norwegian is using 800 feet. So then 680 plus 680 plus 800 is 1480. So they're using 800, not 1500. There you go. The real aircraft is now lining up on the runway. So they are using 100. Yeah, imagine using 26 for departures. No, they actually are using both runways for arrivals. Oh no. I hope we don't get 400 left. That would be a pain. What are they using for departures then? One on the right. Yeah, this doesn't look good. It looks like they're using one on the left for arrivals. That's actually quite bad. Yeah, things have changed. What Addons were not working. USA is working. But I think that could be the ILS here. NSA, no, that one is also working. Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand the confusion there. Yeah, no, it's just the airport elevation plus the acceleration altitude. If you're, for example, accelerating at 3,000 feet, then it will add 3,000 feet on top of the airport elevation, so it does depend on the circumstances. My days, that sun. Does the shader work over there? Ah, no. We can just take it down, actually. I have sunglasses. It works as a SAR. Yeah, I've seen that they're using parallel approaches as well, but the thing, I mean, most aircraft is landing on one on the left, so... But yeah, okay, so they just implemented parallel approaches, that's the first. I mean, I see one aircraft. Oh, actually, it does depend where they're coming from. Oh yeah, okay, it depends on where they're coming from. Everyone coming from the east using one on the left, and everyone coming from the west is using one on the right. Oh, okay, but then... At least that's what I can see, so... I think we'll go with that, but yeah, we don't have an ILS one on the right. Is it not working? Because when I hit on the approach here, we just get the RMP X-ray. Ooh, I mean, that would be a cool one to do though. I mean, are we allowed to use RMP AR arrivals into, not Helsinki, into Stockholm? Let me check the aircraft documents. No. Other... No, it is Ops info. OPS. It is. Yeah, we are allowed to use AR approach. Yeah. Should we do the RMP X-ray then? But that looks like a fun one to do. Oh yeah, okay. They are. Oh, okay, they can't use double ILS. Ah, okay. I mean, it makes sense then. But yeah, I mean, we can take the RMP X-ray if you guys want to. This one, we can just get it up. I mean, this one looks quite fun to do. I will not say no to that. So, if you guys want to, we can do the RMP X-ray. Or we do have the RMP Zulu, like the normal one. Maybe click on the chart. There we go. Straight in. We got 2 options. Anything you guys prefer? The RP X-ray. Go with the RP X-ray. That works for me. Nice. It is hard to see but they are so dark. Okay, secondary approach RMP Yankee, yeah, okay. So they updated the airport info, yeah, because I haven't read through the airport info since a long time ago. I have my own notes on things, but yeah, I haven't read through that for a long time, so yeah, if they have updated it, then yeah, I'm not surprised that I've probably missed it. Very interesting, that's brand new then, I imagine. That's passing flight 300 right there. Yeah, it's the 184 and all of that. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, arrival, so we'll do the RMP X-ray, one on the right, Balvi. Actually, that fits perfect with our start, what? Yeah. And 1,000 and we are at flight level 333 times 3 is, yeah, so it's 99. Oh yeah, did they only flight by an hour? Wait, no, that's not good. Okay, let us just get the latest weather. Right. No, not IVAO. Okay, you can just take it then. Oh yeah, okay, I see, it's just a monofold then. Yeah. Yes, okay, I got a controller at Stockholm though, that's cool, that's cool. It's minus 11. Minus 11. Let me just get this into the performance soon as well, because this is the 20. Yep. Volanta. One on the right. Should be dry. Winds are 1.8 at 3. Temperature is minus 11. And QNH 1010. Super 9, 500 kilos, 51.6. So the airport elevation is 138. Yeah, and MSA is at 220. MSA 2200, and decision altitude for the $480. 480. V514. $514, and the MSA will then be at 2,400. 2,400. L-took 10 below, and then to 0 Alpha 821, and then Balvi. And then this is maximum 255,000, probably from here. Yeah, and we can set all of them to hard restrictions as well. 5,000. Actually, then we don't need to do that on you then. But 3,005. Until 3,005, yeah. That's all looking good, and we will take the 3 degree, yeah. I missed approach, 1500. Yeah, it's always the same. That 1500 out is so annoying though. Yeah, and of course the fixed rings. So, runway 19 right, it's going to be... yes. 10, 6, 4. Yeah, this is down to flight level. 200 initially. But 200 sets. Yes, 30, 135 minus 5 is 130 then. So flaps 30, 130. And manual braking second 10 reverse first. Actually, we can take idle as well. We are so light, so we can take idle reverse. Yep. Are we ready for approach briefing shortly? I just need to set the... there we go, we're starting over descent. Beautiful. 514. That was not 514. And then 1010. There you go. Yes, approach checklist. Sorry, approach briefing. Maybe we should check where we're parking. I'm gonna come on work then. There we go. Stand 1-4. Okay, nice. Maybe we should get the correct airport chart. That was the wrong airport. Because we need the... Actually, we need the arrival routes. Yeah. Okay, approach briefing. So, started with the star. We are expecting the there we go. Expecting the L-took 8 Papa. This is on chart 10-2 effective 22nd of January 36. I can see it's quite new here on the air as well. Yeah, we're starting at L-took, should be below flight level 110. Continue descending to Sierra Alpha 821, and then right turn towards Balvi. MSFS connected is 2,400 feet in Stockholm, with a maximum 250 knots below flight of 100 unless otherwise instructed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't expect anything really more significant. We are flying on RP air approach, so I don't imagine we are expecting radar vectors. We may expect a direct Balvi, but that's pretty much what we could expect. For the approach itself, we're expecting the RMP X-ray for 19 right, an AR approach, chart 12-25 from 31st October 25. So, initial approach fix, Balvi, maximum 250 knots, continue descending towards Sierra Alpha 871, correction 872, the intermediate fix, 220 knots, Sierra Alpha 873, and then Sierra Alpha 543, and then the runway 19 right. So at Balvi we are 17 miles out at the final approach point, that's going to be Sierra Alpha 873, 10 miles out. And 10 miles out here, recommended altitude 3,353 and mandatory is 3,005. But 10 miles, we should be at 3,353 feet, so that's going to be our check, altitude check, and maximum deviation 75 feet. 3 dB on the glide, minimums 514 feet corrected with an RMP accuracy of 0.3. Transition level is flight level 60 for the mist, straight ahead, 1500 feet, and expecting vectors for a new approach. But other than that, nothing else special. It is simultaneous approaches on the runway 1 on the left and 1 on the right may be executed, so we may also have then landing on 1 on the left here, so be aware of that. We're landing with flaps 30 today, 130 on the video, for the wing correction 5, final 135 with manual braking and second intent the reverse thrust. Airport charge, 10-9, effective 20 March 25. Sorry, not second detent reverse, this is first detent, idle reverse, first detent. On the right for landing, vacating Yankee 7 or Yankee 5, and you can go over to the parking stand charts with arrival routes. 10-9 Bravo, effective 24 March 25. So Yankee 5, correction Yankee 6, correction Yankee 7. We can data expect them to taxi via Zulu Kilo and to stand 14, or Yankee 5 is going to be then via Zulu Hotel up Yankee, then Zulu Kilo to stand 14. Airport charge again, we have then 2 hotspots, at hotspot 3 and hotspot 2 at Yankee 5 and Yankee 7. And hotspot number, what was it, number 5, sorry, 2 and 3. So hotspot number 2 is risk of entering runway when taxiing via Zulu Hotel to Yankee, and 3 risk of entering runway when taxiing via X-ray or Zulu Kilo to Yankee. So it's mainly risk of entering the runway, but still be aware of it, but I don't imagine that's going to be too much of a problem for us. No hotspot, other hotspots, taxi restrictions, and the only notable note then was some DMEs out of service, but that's not really relevant for us. And some lights and so on, but generally though nothing special. We also set the Arlanda VR on standby and I've read number 1 and 2 just in case. We'll do that now. So Arlanda VR is 1160. 1160 and 1160. Threats today, first of all, it is going to be the missed approach altitude. It is 1500 feet. It's very low. So generally it's very easy to bust the altitude. So if you see that we need to go around, I will wait until we are past 1500 feet before I hit Toga and we start spooling up the engines. Because we can't do that above for obvious reasons. So once we pass 1500 feet, after I call go around, then I will hit the toggle button and then we will go around. So if we need to go around before, we need to wait until we pass 1500 feet. That's a significant threat, is the very low altitude there. So be aware of that. 15 feet, it's not very high. So yeah. Other than that, there's nothing else. Yeah, actually we have also the cold temperatures. Of course, and we're flying in non-ILS or a non-precision approach, so that means we don't have vertical guidance from a ground-based system. So that means we will have we will be a little bit low on the approach itself. So we may expect 3, maybe even 4 red on the approach, but we will then correct our altitude accordingly during the final segment. 1000, we continue descending down to flight level 100. 100 set. But yeah, generally then, other than that, nothing else with that, but be aware of it. And I mean, we're flying on RMP air approach as a threat in itself because it is a very special procedure, so a very special flight path. So it is very important that we stay focused and have a good situational awareness to know where we are, what we are doing, and that the aircraft is capable of doing it. So we need to monitor the cross-check error, the RNAV accuracy, and all of that through the entire approach. And again, when we're doing the altitude to distance at 10 miles, it is maximum 75 feet on the deviation. So it should be just above the final approach point, Sierra Alpha 873. And we're also turning on a very short final, it's 3.6 miles, then we should be about the line on the runway, so it's a very short final there as well. The turn is very close to the runway. Another for it as well is the fact that we have some different taxi procedures in Stockholm. It is going to be yeah. So, but the thing is, at Stockholm, we have this taxi routes that is not like generally the taxi part in April is not controlled, so it is specified taxi routings and directions you should fly. So it's very important that we actually follow these carefully during the taxi, just to make sure that we don't collide with anyone. It's not all everyone knows it. So we have had instances where we have turned and then boom, is an aircraft on our right that should not have been there. So yeah, it's very important that we stay focused and have a good situation awareness as well during the taxi, and so we make sure that we are on the correct taxiways, so we don't taxi in the wrong way. So that is something to be very careful with. Other than that, there is no other threats. So are there any questions? I don't think we are no, we are not flying to Budapest, we're flying back to Gardermoen. Any other questions? Not allow briefing is complete, the set checklist. Yeah, presentation landing altitudes 150 feet, recall checked, auto brake off, landing data, BRF 130, minimums 514 feet, approach briefing completed, the set checklist complete. Expect to be landing, yeah, we're landing a bit early though. We're landing at 26, we're landing in about 20. Line is 15. Yeah, we're landing in about 15 minutes, and the weather is generally still very good. It is -11 and light winds from the south, okay. So it's a little bit cloudy, but very good. Mine damer og herrer, dette er nytt å tenke fra cockpit. Det er kapteinen som snakker. Som dere kanskje lagt til merke til, så har vi begynt nedstigningen vår ned mot Stockholm og Arlanda, og vi er forventet til å lande om rundt ca. 15-20 minutter. Værforholdene i Stockholm for øyeblikket ser rimelig bra ut, med litt grann svakere vind fra sør. Det er minus 11 grader, og så er det et litt høyere skydekke, men er veldig fint vær under dette skydekket. For øyeblikket så forventer vi å komme inn til Stockholm litt tidlig. Vi forventer å parkere ved gaten rundt 10 minutter foran skjema. Så vet vi da for så vidt ikke noe videre forsinkelser heller inn mot Stockholm. Ellers, vi har både veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Vi takker alle fly med oss i dag. Vi håper vi ser dere for neste flytur, og så ønsker dere en fin dag videre. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. Quick update from flight deck. As we noticed, we have started our descent down towards Stockholm Arlanda, and we are expecting to be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes. The weather conditions in Stockholm Arlanda was looking fairly good, with just some light winds from the south, minus 11 degrees centigrade. And it's a little highish cloud layer, but other than that, it's very good below that high cloud layer at the moment. We currently expect to be parking approximately 10 minutes ahead of schedule, and we do not expect any delays coming into Stockholm. Otherwise, hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. We do thank you for choosing us. Hope to see you again on your next flight, and we do wish you a pleasant day. Thank you. We are directly flying to Budapest after landing from Stockholm. No, we are not. We are just flying around trip Stockholm today. we are switching with another crew. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we're landing 10:10, they're departing at 11:40, so that will be 1 hour and 20 minutes on the wait. So yeah, we have pretty much finished after this one, we are. At least on my roster, it doesn't mention anything further than this. The next flight we're going to be doing is to München on Sunday, well, from Munich, I mean. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I imagine the reason why you have such a short day is because of you have a maximum allowed flight. Yeah, like through a year you cannot exceed that flight number of flight hours. So I imagine that is the reason why to stay. To let the pilots not exceed that limit, because if you're flying full days every day, then it will exceed that limit before summer. So I imagine it's because just to have a little bit of buffer with that limit, so that your pilots are not grounded for 2 months because they have exceeded their, or it's close to exceed their maximum allowed flight hours during 1 year. I don't remember the limit. I think it is about 900 hours a year or something like that. Flight hour maxing, exactly. Yes, 1000. We can continue descending down to 5008 QNH 1010. Set altimeters 1010 approach checklist. And 1010. Set cross check, approach checklist, altimeters. The passing flight level 103. Now, this 10, approach checklist complete. Yes, passing flight of 100. Oh, I forgot to... Just disregard that, you didn't see that. How did I forget to do that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can cut it to Balby then. Firm executes. Yes, it's gonna be standby 4. Oh, that GSX is just working. It is at least up and running, so that's a positive sign. It is gonna be terminal. I don't remember the terminal. Terminal 5. Terminal 2, terminal 5. We stand 1-4. Couldn't even find it. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured, ready for landing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, the cabin is secure. Beautiful. Yeah, this was a little bit interesting. For Stockholm. Stands 31 to 43. What? But what happened with all of the other ones? I had it is. No, maybe not. What? Where is all of the parking stats? What? Why can't I find any parking stands? Select from map then. Hey, it's Apen and Kilo? No, Apen and Alpha Bravo. Stand 1-4. Select. Yes, 1000. Oh shit, I don't remember what the Norwegian are using. Stockholm, 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 Stockholm. Aviator are they using? Oh, later map. 14. Select. Yeah, I need to select. I'm on my days. Why does this need to be so? Let's do that, and then let us do this again. Change facility. Select from map. 1-4. Select. Aviator. Thank you very much. Okay, we can continue descending down to 3,000 feet. Direction 3,500 feet. 3,500 cents. Okay, we actually do need, yeah, okay, okay, because it is in track miles. Oh yeah, thank you for that. Yep, thank you. We can't. Yep. Yeah, here we go. We're starting the approach. Speed into vent. Laps 1 speed shift. 190 knots. Okay. 0.3, beautiful. And we will monitor that. And we can go here. And let us get the. This is to end 17. Alarm traffic Nordic 804 is established on the RPX for runway 19 right, about 17 miles out. Arlanda. Uh, 50, yeah, flaps 5 speed checked. So we can continue descending down to 600 feet. 600 cents. Eight, 7, 3. There we should be at 3,500. So I said. There you go, 3,530. And 10 miles free. Yeah, we need to wait till it crosses to 9. There we go. Yep, that's all within limits, 3,280. Get down, flaps 15, speed checked. Speed 160, landing checklist flaps. Camera cruise, it's for landing, please. Landing shift flaps, camera go, given. Engine start switches, continuous, speed brakes. Armed, landing down, holding at flaps. Flaps 15 set.
2,500.
Audio live QNH 1010. Remember, first attempt reverse, idle reverse. Don't forget that. Laps 30, speed checked. Complete land checklist. Laps 30 plan, 30 green. Landing checklist complete. All on traffic, Nordic entry for shortfall runway 19 right, Arlanda. We're still waiting for an opportunity. Passing 1500. Then we can change to our Mr. Approach when passing 1200.
$1,000.
1,000, we are stable, and the runway should be clear. And then 1500 feet up. 1500. Yeah, Mr. Approach altitude 15 feet set. Disengaging on front autopilot. It's very red.
500. 400. Approaching minimums.
Yes, contact.
300. Minimums. 200.
Oh. Oh. What? What? Are you serious? Oh my days. Mm. What on short file of all things? Couldn't at least done it after landing. Oh my days. Oh. Oh no. What should we do? I mean, we can launch it up and do the return, of course, but. Oh, but right before landing as well. That's the most annoying. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is the first time 2024 crashed for me at least. So I've been freaking. I mean, can't we just redo everything? But I mean, we can do the return though, still. Ugh. Let us do that. Let me just get things ready. Boom, look at this fantastic image. Yeah, let me just get things ready and I will I will talk to you soon then.
Yes, there we go. Yeah. Sorry for the wait. The thing is now I got another problem, and that is my scenery doesn't work. It doesn't recognize that it exists a jetway here, so I need to investigate that after we finished. So I hope everything works now. I restarted the computers, or the computer, not computers. So I hope it will work as it should now. I just hope so. So hope at least the return goes smoothly. Yeah, I know I have not made the correct flight plan yet. Sorry, I'm still working on it. Oh yeah, oh, but at least they're able to push out of the gates. That would be nice. There we go. So now that should be good. Yeah, maybe actually my weather is not working though. Yeah, it's not in live weather. There you go, that's much better. And now we have that bug again. Yay. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oslo. Okay, how much fuel should we take to Gardermoen? Minimum is 6.2, so what do you guys think? Yeah, actually, I don't want to listen to that. Going as that wild. I just get rid of it. $6.3. Why? I at least need a good reason for taking that then.
All stations were about to start boarding.
Yeah, okay. I agree with 6,200, so you can go with that. A booty, and then it's going to be November 63 as Seba. Well, it's going to be, yeah, where are we landing? We are landing on Volanta, right? Then I imagine. A Seba for Mike. Why, I'll take that. Final reserves. 1.1, 2.1, 3.2, 62.5. Three to 0. 250, 26. Did they request boarding? I don't think so. It didn't. minus 60. What's the engine outset? Standard. Okay. Yes, and you are looking good. We need to correct some altitudes though. Let us get the latest weather. We need to correct 2002, 2001, and 600. $600, 2,100. Minus 12. Hello.
Hi, Captain. We've started boarding now, and the passengers are being seated.
Thank you. Yes, that will be 2,400. So there, that's here. 650. And 2001 is 2,300. So it's gonna be 650 above. Yeah, we can't correct that, but we can take 2,300 above. Yeah, it's 1.5 at 7, light showers of snow. Yeah, it's starting to snow in Oslo, yay. So Oslo, it's gonna be 1.9 right, I imagine. Expected weather anyway. Winds 1.5 at 7. Temperature -7 and 1003. Yep. Could remember since we don't have air conditioning. Right. Oh. There we go, thank you. I just confirmed 184. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be 1010 and it's gonna be then 800, so 100 and... yeah, what's the airport elevation? It is 138, yes, 140, 940 though. Yes. Good. Then we can do our departure briefing then. Yes, departure briefing. So, we can start off with the taxi out. Yeah, of course, you're not connected yet. Yes, there you go. For the taxi, airport charts 10-9, effective 20th of March 25. And 1 for parking, expecting a straight push perhaps. Not actually sure if it did even work. And then it's going to be via... actually, it's going to be via Yankee then. And I think we'll do a calculation out of Yankee 9. Try to save some time. Just one moment there. Hello.
Hi there, Captain. All of the passengers are now on board.
Yes, thank you. Just give us to receive the load sheet then.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up.
Thank you. So, this is our air parking site with departure routings. 10-9 Delta, effective 20 March 25. It's going to be 1-4, then taxi West Zulu Kilo, and then a right turn on to Yankee, and again Yankee 9 for departure then. In Stockholm. We have one hotspot, that's hotspot number 3. Hotspot number 3, risk of entering runway when taxiing via taxi X-ray or Zulu Kilo to Yankee. In this case, we're taxiing via Zulu Kilo to Yankee, so we need to be very careful so we don't enter via Yankee 7. That is a threat. Other than that, no other hotspots, tax restrictions, or any notable no times affecting us. RCR 666 drive, the condition looking absolutely fantastic. So nothing special with that. We're expecting the Aros 6 Ghost departure, chart 10-3 Delta, effective 22nd of January 26. So we're departing straight ahead to Sierra Alpha 705, 6,650 feet. We could not actually correct it, so it's going to be 600 above. And then continue then to Sierra Alpha 704, maximum 220, 2,300 above. And then Sierra Alpha 706 and Aros VOR. MSA corrected 2,400 feet, maximum 250 knots, below flight level 100 as usual. And we're going to be using noise abatement number 2, and we will just follow the routing. It will do everything for us, really. So yeah, we'll just follow the routing, and I'm pretty much flying a noise abatement number 2. Yeah. Engine outside will also then be just straight ahead, 25, hold, climbing up to 4,000 feet. Actually, we can go 5,000. And initial climb clearance is also 5,000, and we are at 6,000, so that's wrong. 5,000. Threats today, first of all, the taxi. Again, like I said on the arrival, it is with the specified taxi routings, because it's generally not controlled here on the ground. So we need to be very careful, so we taxi while the right taxiways and all of that. So we need to have a good situation awareness and take it slow if we need to, and yeah, it's good weather and so on, so we should be fairly straightforward. Another threat is the hotspot 3 here at Surikiro. It's a potential chance of entering a runway 0 left 1 on the right via Yankee 7. So again, there as well, situational awareness is very important, and we will take it a bit slower if we need to. And we need to be just careful so we don't enter the runway. And that is pretty much everything for the threats. Are there any questions? Probably not, then we can go to the route check. So we're flying from Stockholm to Gardermoen. Yep, it's going to be via the Aros 6 Golf, and then Aros November 623 to Ibgax, direct to Eburi, November 623 Seba, and then a Seba for Mike to Gardermoen. Ground distance 251, 257, that is close enough, and landing with 3.6, 4.2. Yeah, so we're looking good of fuel as well. Wonderful. Are there any questions for the departure briefing? No. Briefing complete. Brief checklist to the line. Pizza course removed, oxygen test was set, now transfer and display switches. From auto wind meet on, presentation mode selector, auto flight instruments. We are tracking 1840 degrees QNH 1010, we are reading about 135 feet. That's 145. Yes, that's best 10 on the standby. Parking brake set, and the start levers cut off. Taxi take briefing completed. Brief checklist to the line is complete. Yes, shall we do, yeah, so flight time 50 minutes. And it's going to some light snow, so light snow falling Gardermoen with, yeah, wrong airport. Yeah, -7 degrees and some light winds coming from the southeast. Mine damer og herrer, god formiddag. Mitt navn er Fabian, jeg er kapteinen deres i dag. Og på vegne av Norwegian og resten av besetningen ønsker vi dere hjertelig ombord denne flyvningen fra Stockholm Arlanda til Oslo lufthavn. Flytid til Oslo i dag er forventet til å bli rundt ca. 50 minutter. Vi begynner straks ved klare for avgang fremme. Vi forventer å dytte til gaten om rundt 5 minutter. Så hvis Venix kan sette dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, så vil kabinbesetningen gjennomføre en sikkerhetsdemonstrasjon som er for følge på for egen andres sikkerhet ombord. Vi planlegger for øyeblikket en sørlig avgangsrute før vi fortsetter vestover mot Oslo. Vi forventer marsjer på rundt 32 000 fot med gode flyforhold, men som alltid vil anbefale sikkerhetsbeltet på bare sånn at vi kommer bort til ny for turbulens. Og værforholdene i Oslo for øyeblikket ser rimelig bra ut med noe svakere vind fra sør-øst. Det er -7 grader for øyeblikket og noe lett snøbyger. Ellers, siden jeg slapp av, så får det veldig flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Fabian. I am your captain today. And behalf of Norwegian and the rest of the crew, we want to wish you very welcome aboard this flight to Oslo Gardermoen. The flight towards Oslo is expected to be approximately 50 minutes. Shortly ready for departure from there, expect pushback from the gate in about 5 minutes, so if you may please down, take our seatbelts, and the cabin crew go for the safety briefing. I would encourage you to follow on another's safety aboard the aircraft. We are currently planning for a southbound departure before then continue quite quickly to the west to Oslo. Expecting a cruising altitude of approximately 32,000 feet with good flying conditions. As always, we do recommend a CBSON just in case encountering some unexpected turbulence. And the weather in Oslo was looking fairly alright with just some light winds from the southeast, -7 degrees centigrade, and it is some light snowfall as well. Otherwise, sit and relax, and we will go enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Thank you. Yes. So it will be Yankee 9. Let us do the weight check, so 62.2. 62.5. Yeah, that's within limits, so we can accept that. 68.4, 68.4. Yeah, that's beautiful. And 6.2 and 6.2. Wonderful. Weights are checked. Okay. And it's going to be -4, so over 21.5. And 68.9. 68.9. 21.5. Also 25.5. And the winds are 1-4 at 3. 1-4 at 3. -10 and 10. That will be a 22k D rate with an assumed temperature of 32 degrees. 87.4, 87.4. And -10, -10. Beautiful. Flaps 5 for departure. Trim 5.3, 43, 43, 48, 43, 44, 48. And 800 and 800. Yes, again 22k, 22k assumed 32, 32 and 87.4, 87.4. Flaps 5, plan 5, 43, 43, 48, 43, 44, 48 and 5.3. Acceleration at 800 feet and 940 set on both PFDs. Good. Performance check, we're good to go. Split project lanes to the line. Correction below the line. Fuel. We have 6,003 kilos aboard, pumps on, passenger signs set, auto brake, RTO. CDP cars completed. Take a speed V1 143, PR 144, V2 148. MSP V2 148, heading 184 degrees, altitude 5,000 feet. Paper checklist complete.
Good, we are ready to go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes, thank you.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Sorry. Okay, copy number, press hydraulics, and before start checklist. Before start checklist, right the door. Closed locked, doors, windows. Closed locked and collision light. On, transponder set, radar trim. 310 before start checklist complete. Stockholm correction Arlanda traffic, Nordic 835, pitch start stand 1 for Arlanda. We even have space to do that. Can we just do standard 50?
Release parking brakes.
Yes, brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Thank you, start 2 on 1 in sequence. I need to fix my scenery, that's for sure. Okay, starting number 2.
Set parking brakes.
Park brake sets.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Set order standby. Yes, starting it out, starting number 1. Starting it out. Cockpit to ground, we have 2 good engine starts so you can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, thank you for your help. Have a fantastic day. See you later. Bye. Go to gear pin. Left 5, flag door check. Before start check, correction before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, air con press, tax auto, isolation valve, auto. Yeah, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, engine start levers are tent, flight controls checked, ground equipment clear. Flaps, 5 land, 5 green, APU off for taxi checklist complete. All on traffic, Nordic 805 taxiing via Zulu Kilo and Yankee 12 Yankee 9, 1 and right, Arlanda. Right clear, left clear. Should be a right turn then. All clear around us, yeah. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everyone seated and secured for takeoff.
Thank you.
No problem.
Left clear, right clear. And then left correction right turn on the next wall. Left clear, right clear. Here, be cautious. Yankee 7 is just around the corner. That's there, so it's pretty much a 90-degree turn. The fact that that taxi line also goes straight into Yankee 7 doesn't really help the confusion, I say. Right, clear. Can I see the cabin before takeoff checklist? Takeoff checklist, flaps, pipeline 5 green, stabilizer trim, our battery in it, can we go? Given, for takeoff checklist complete. And right clear. Yankee 9, yeah, so this is Yankee 8, so it's the next taxiway, the intersection. This is Yankee 9, isn't it? Yes, Yankee 9. All on traffic, Nordic 805, leading up departing, 1 on the right by Yankee 9, Arlanda. Yes, right clear. I thought that was an aircraft, but that was that. Yeah, left is also clear. Yes, are we ready? Yes, ready, take off. Setting first. Press set. Checked.
V1 take. Positive rate of climb.
Here. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps up, speed checked. Floating edge. Flaps up, no lights. And the climb to flight of fleet to 0. To 0 set. Set standard after taking checklists. We'll take a checklist, engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up and at altimeters, passing through 5,000 feet. Now, let's mode 0 after taking checklist completes. And we can go cost text 40. Got to save up some time. 40, confirm, execute. There you go, 100. Yep, looking all good. Terrain, yeah, I generally do like Island, I do. Not today though. Two reasons. First of all, the crash, and second of all, it is not generally working. But yeah, I generally do like Island, I do. Yeah, both of us. It's quite annoying. I mean, the thing is that, like, the motivation flies on top, or was on top, until the simulator crashed, and it just went down to the basement. It is, like, it breaks quite a lot of the immersion if the simulator crashes. I mean, if it crashes on the gate, that's something else, but when they are not even able to land, that is a totally another story, so yeah, forget it. They're two very different things. And so close to the runway as well, that's even worse. Yeah, so flying monitoring recording. Okay, we can do that then. Let us see then. At least we landed fairly early into Stockholm, so we are actually not that far behind schedule, and that is actually beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. 8:05. Yeah, one on the right for landing, stand 4-1. Are you serious? We got the taxi all around the airport today as well. Yes. lucky. We're actually landing on time. But I think we'll just, we don't have much time, so I think we'll just go with a normal ILS approach today for this one. One on the right, and we'll take the ILS. And the clock is 27. Just wait a little bit longer before we request the latest weather then. 1113 of course. 1113 and 11595. 1113 11595. And we will take the fixes as well. Yeah, so we can switch out you with Gardermoen. We have flight level 323 times 2 is 6. It'll be 96. It's pretty much 3 miles in between. If you just remember like 90 at flight level 300, and I can just add 3 miles on top all of them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand that. Normally I also just give up if it crashes, but I don't want to give up neither. I don't want to let the simulator win. so yeah. Yeah. I can do those short 40-minute ops. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. Makes sense that I get exhausted. I can agree on that. It is surprisingly exhausting to fly. It is. Generally though, I don't really, as long as I have been sleeping well, everything goes smoothly with the sim. Is it like if you're delayed because of weather or other slots or something, that's something else. But as long as the simulator runs smoothly and all of that, it's totally fine for me. But when we have a day like this, no, doesn't work. Oh, really? Interesting, I didn't know that. So we can actually use the strobe lights if the anti-collision lights malfunction. Oh, interesting. Never heard of that before. Marcus, hello, welcome, opening bell. No, I haven't. I'm actually not sure if I even heard about it. So is it? It sounds like a Harry Potter game or something. Am I right? Harry Potter. I've not even watched those movies or read the books, so I'm a bit of an outsider. Call it that. But yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't. I read all the books twice. That is dedication. I mean, I have heard I've pretty much just heard positive things about that book series, really. But I just generally haven't had the interest and not the time to read it, nevertheless. So, yeah, it's mainly the time. It's not there. But yeah. I mean, if I'm reading something on the side, I'm reading like the FCOM of the 737 or the SOPs I have, even the PANS OPS, but I think I've given up on that. It is so much to read, and I don't have time to do that. Yeah, I'm not really a reader, but if it is aviation, yeah, then I will normally read through it, actually. That's the only thing I really read, is aviation stuff. So yeah. Got your answer on that. It's going to be 3.1 degree. Check the conditions, and that is going to be 15 at 9. 15 at 9. -6 and 1003. -6. Good. Let us check the RCR. This. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. One on the right is 445 with showers of snow. 445, yeah, we go with medium. Good. 644, yeah. And what is then the yeah, landing weight, that's what I'm checking. Titta after K or something. 4.9 minus 4.2, that's 700. No, that's not 700 kilos. Yeah, that is 700 kilos. And that's in here. Yeah, so 66.3 then. Oh, I see train. That's nice. That's cool though. Nice. Sorry, Marcus. We are on our way back to Cardamom already. If I said something else, then sorry. It's 147. So yeah, but if you look back at the landing right before touchdown, the simulator crashed. So I had a beautiful day today. Scripted dev, hello, welcome, hope you're well. I hope I said your name correctly. If I didn't, apologies, and let me know if you want me to call you something else. But yeah, welcome though. But yeah, I'm doing good, except that we had some technical issues with the flight sim, but except for that, yeah, doing good. But yeah, should we do a briefing? We should probably do a fuel check as well, actually, and we're inbound in GUX. Need to do one fuel check, so we can do that in GUX. In GUX. So 4.7, 2,700, and we have used 1,400. Yes, then we can do a briefing. Yeah, I understand that indeed, right. I mean, in a flight sim, we basically do the job as two pilots plus like a dispatcher, ground handling, cabin crew. Yeah, we're basically doing everyone's work that is divided by multiple people within operations. So I mean, I understand that. I can feel it myself. Yes, 1,000. Let us do a briefing. Actually, no, wait. I forgot to check correct some altitudes. So 682. What is it? What's the temperature? I have that here. It is minus 6 degrees in Cardamom. Minus 6 is 3,900. Decision altitude will be 876. 876, and we don't need to correct anything else from what I remember. No, we don't. Need you. That will be 890 blank. And 4,200. Wait, that was a long line. No, I'm trying to zoom in here. There you go, thank you. And it is 890. Yes, and when we're ready we can start descending down to flight level 200. And then we do a briefing. 200 sets. Approach briefing. Yes. Start with the star, expecting the SEPA for Mike. And there's to Echo, effective to the March 25. Coming in, the SEPA maximum to 50. Okay, get maximum to 50, go off my 422, maximum to 20 at flight 100. Hold this for 423, 424, 425, 453. And then turn it to Tita, the initial approach fix, maximum to 25 just above. MSA in Gardermoen is 4,200 feet corrected. And maximum 50 knots unless otherwise instructed. We're expecting a direct towards Tita at some point, not sure when yet, but that depends on traffic. But we expect to cut it short, so we may be a little bit high on profile, so be aware of that. But we do have a lower local pressure at Gardermoen, so that will help compensate a little bit for it. Yeah, that was the wrong chart. There we go. Approach charts. So we expect the ILS for 1 on the right. 11-4, effective 20 for March 25. Coming into Titla. Initial approach fix. Man to the 220 knots, 5,000. And then continue to do the intermediate fix. Maximum 200, 4,000. Rebedding 192 degrees. ILS miss triple 1 free goes risky. 19er. 2 is set triple and triple 1 free is set triple, and we also set Gardermoen VR 11595 on standby on both nav radios. It will be a standard 3-degree glide, minimums 890 feet corrected, with a mission proof climb gradient minimum of 3.1%. Be able to do that without any problems. Position level 80, base approach straight ahead to the 2.5 DME, go to risky, then the right turn. 2 to 3 degrees, climb to 5,000, and then expecting vectors by Oslo approach. And minimum 16 knots until 40 ME. We're landing with flaps 30, 147, wind correction 5, final 152, with auto brake 3 for landing, and second is at reverse thrust. And then for the taxi in 10-9, effective 20 March 25, and 1 on the right, vacating a highly doubtful Alpha 6, but for Alpha 5. Taxi then via November, Papa, Sierra, and the orange to stand for 1. No hotspots, taxi restrictions, or any applicable notable note hams for our arrival. The RCR is reported before 4-5, so it's a bit contaminated, be aware of that, and some light showers of snow in the vicinity of the airport. But generally though it's looking fairly good and should be fairly straightforward as well. Threats today, first of all, it will be the contaminated runway. It is 4-4. It's starting to get quite a bit worse, so we need to be careful with direction control of the aircraft. So be aware of that. And yeah, we should be able to stop without any issues, but be aware of it. It may be a little bit slippery on the runway and thereby also on the taxiways. So we will limit us to maximum 20 knots on the taxi in to be on the safe side. And if we feel we need to taxi slower, we will taxi slower. Yeah, other than that, we don't have any other threats. Are there any questions? No, then our briefing is complete. Descent checklist. Presentation landing altitude 7 feet, rate goal checked. Auto brake 3, land data VRF 147, minimums 890 feet. Approach briefing completed. Descent checklist complete. I expect we're landing at about 04, 41, 51, 01, yeah, about 25 minutes to landing then. And we have the latest, almost latest, yeah, it was latest. Yeah, so light showers of snow, some snowfall in the vicinity, minus 6 degrees and light winds from the north, sorry, from the southeast. Mine damer og herrer, dette en liten oppdatering fra cockpit. Det kapteinen som snakker. Som dere kanskje har merket til, så har vi begynt en nedstigning vår ned mot Oslo lufthavn, og vi for øyeblikket ventet å lande om rundt ca. 25 minutter. Værforholdene i Oslo for øyeblikket ser rimelig greit ut. Det litt svakere vind kommende fra sør-øst. Minus 6 grader og noe snøbygger i nærområdet rundt flyplassen. Ellers, vi håper veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Vi takker godt å fly med oss i dag. Vi håper vi ser en for neste flytur også ønsker en fin dag videre. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. It's a quick update here from the flight deck. As we noticed, we start our descent out towards Oslo Airport, and we are expecting to be landing in approximately 25 minutes. The weather conditions in Oslo at the most looking fairly good, with just some light winds from the southeast. It is approximately minus 6 degrees centigrade at the moment, with some light snowfall in the vicinity of the airport. Otherwise, we hope that you enjoyed this flight with Norwegian today. We do thank you for choosing us. To see you again on your next flight, and we do wish you a blessed day. Thank you. Yes, nice. Yes, but welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you overslept. Ah. Yeah, that's typical. Yeah, that happens. But I mean, you haven't really missed, you just missed out on that the simulator crashed to short file in Arlanda. That's the only thing you really have missed. So, good morning, nevertheless, though. Good morning. Max Speed Eagle, hello, welcome, opening bell. No, it is, I can explain to you. So basically, when it's cold temperature, the altitude that the aircraft will show will be slightly higher than your actual true altitude. Because of density, the air is much denser when it is cold. So the aircraft thinks it is higher than it actually is. And to compensate for that, you need to correct it. So that means you need to correct your MSA, and everything except for the approach part, you're not allowed to correct that. So everything then below the newly corrected MSA you need to correct, so the minimums and all of that. So to compensate then for the cold temperature, we have corrected the MSA, and with that correction, with the temperature at Gardermoen, it's about 4,200 feet, so about 300 feet higher. So yeah, it is just correction for the effect on the altitude of the aircraft because of cold temperatures. So the colder it is, the higher your corrections will be. Yeah, we can continue sending on flight over 120. 120 set. Yeah, it was quite bad actually. Yeah, I wasn't really happy. But yeah, yes, that's my first ever crash in 2024. So I mean, that's quite good. Oh yeah, so you're finally not. Yeah, so you've been. So you're not sick anymore. That's good to see. Well, good, so good to hear. Nice though. Yeah, flying to Bucharest. Nice. Hope you enjoy your flight then. Yeah, well, so currently, so normally what I will enter in the fixed page, if flying a normal ILS approach without anything specific, it's going to be the MSA 25. The MSA is always 75 nautical miles around a fix or the airport or something. It specifies that in the charts, and of course also the distance, and of course the expected about what we will need for the descent. So in this case, I just take 32 times 3, and then we get 96. So. And then we have approximate distance to go directly for the descent. Yeah, it looks good, so we can fly direct towards Titta already actually. But then don't need to do that speed restriction. I don't like that. Actually, when does that speed restriction even start? Oh yeah, it starts fairly soon actually. We can fly direct to Titta. Confirm. Excellent. Skydive, they don't come back again. Welcome back. No, I won't, unfortunately. No. Unfortunately. I hope I can take that one another day then instead. This is the second time I tried to fly there, and for always something that is stopping me. But mainly it's this max that is stopping it, because the IFLY is still not updated, and it is still. I mean, we were supposed to fly with max today, but we were so lucky that we actually changed to the NG. And last time we were going to fly to Modena, we were supposed to fly on the max, and I switched it over. Of course, they flew with NG, so it's so typical. Oh yeah, so you're going to be flying with the Max in the start of April. Yeah, nice though. I mean, the Max is a fantastic aircraft to fly. I love it. It is just that the IFLY could be better. I mean, the price of that aircraft, engine that goes on, is just insane. Like, if you think about it. Like, why do we need to pay the PMDG price for an aircraft that's not even PMDG level? It is... in my opinion, it's overpriced. It could have been lower priced. It could. So yeah, it is quite annoying actually. And like that, no one says anything in the community about the pricing of the aircraft, the level that you get of it, and then everyone just hates on PMDG for their upgrade price. I mean, IFLY pretty much charges you exactly the same price, and you get less. So I mean, I don't really see the connection, but yeah. So it is a bit interesting, but I must say that the Max from IFLY is just overpriced. Otherwise, if they actually deliver on an extremely good Max in the future, then it's worth it. But for now, no, I will not say it is worth it though. Oh, I'm gonna be flying with, yeah, flying to Oslo. Yeah, okay, they're flying with SES from Kristiansand to Oslo, but they're flying on the Max from Oslo to Kristiansand. Well, that's nice. Yeah, but I mean, I'll still not say it is worth a PMDG price aircraft for a good cabin. I mean, you need to deliver more than just a good cabin to justify that price tag. So, and they didn't even give us multiple cabin layouts. They just give us one, and that's the one that the fewest Max operators in the world use. So, even stranger. So. Yeah, there is still much that could be done on that aircraft. Tune up to 107. But I really hope they will actually do something, especially with the systems, and actually make it better. Because that aircraft has very good potential. Oh yeah, sorry it's rain, I didn't. I was probably a bit too tired. Sorry for that. But over that again, it is, yeah, I've seen that. I also think it's a bit strange. Heard a lot of people that actually was quite disappointed with the update. I mean, yes, it is improvements indeed, but I also think it was a bit too much on the upgrade charge. $30. I mean, that's how much the Dash 600 cost in itself. It is quite a lot of money, it is. So yeah, I understand the frustration in the community, and to be honest, I think also the upgrade pricing was too high. But I mean, they delivered. It is a very good aircraft, it is. So they have not under-delivered, at least like IFLY did. Oh yeah, flying to Luxembourg. Nice though. We can continue descending down to 5,000 feet. And no, I will not be flying tomorrow, unfortunately, no. Next time we're flying is on Sunday, flying to Munich. 5000 set. And what's the QNH? Yeah, 1003. Yeah, set QNH 1003, approach checklist. One 003. Set cross-checked, approach checklist, altimeters, passing flight over 102. Now, +10, approach checklist complete. Spin into vent. 250 knots, 250 set. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured ready for landing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Cabin secure, flight level 100.
Hello, traffic order, get you 766 now, starting Monday, 1 hour.
Yep. Landing 6 minutes early as well, that's nice. Oh wait, what? Stand for 1. Yes. Yeah. We have consider risk identified 20.6. Yep. Good. Did I calculate with engine anti-ice on? No, I didn't. Let me just do that as well. Engine anti-ice. To see if there's any significant changes. Because we may need to use it. Yeah, no changes. Good. So then we can also use it if that will be required. And speed 220. 220 set. Yes, 1,000. Continue sending out to 4,000 feet. 4,000 set. Flaps 5, speed checked. Speed 200. 100 set. And engine anti-ice on, please. Good. Flap 5 set. $1,000. Approach arm. Volanta capture. Classic capture, Mr. Approach altitude 5,000 set. Ground traffic, Nordic 805, established ILS 1 right to 10 miles south, Gardermoen. Speed 180.
2,500.
180 set. Area live QNH 1003. Yeah, we have 21 knots of headwind, I think. Yeah, runway in sight. Engine anti-ice off. Get down, flaps 15, speed checked. Speed 160, landing checklist to flaps. 160. Camera crew seats for landing, please. Flaps 15 set. Landing checklist to flaps. Camera core given. Enter start bridges. Continuous. Speed brakes armed. Landing gear down. Holding in flaps.
Gardermoen traffic loading 4 Bravo to Lake Pushback now. 40.
Flaps 30, speed checked. Complete landing checklist. Flaps 30 planned, 30 green lights. Landing checklist complete. Getting out front and autopilot. We're approaching 1000, we are stable. Runway's clear. Come on fast. Garden traffic, Nordic 835 short final, runway 1 and right, Garden 1.
Nordic 762, le pushback. Stand 77.
So slight crosswind.
400.
degrees left.
300. Approaching minimums.
Contact.
200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. 2 reversers. 79%. 100 knots. 80 knots, manual braking. 60. There we go, welcome to Gardermoen. Flight time 43 minutes, 9:04.
Traffic,
Right clear, left clear. Garden traffic, Nordic 805, runway 1 and right vacant at Gardermoen.
Gardermoen traffic, Viking 557, taxi Lima, Sierra,
Right clear,
rolling
left
point
clear.
19 left.
Left clear, right clear.
Gardermoen Nordic 4 Bravo Juliet, taxiing 19.
Yes, right clear, left clear. Speed. Right clear, left clear. We have some clouds. I don't need approach shots now, do we? No point in having that one. Up.
Nordic 4,000 units giving race to the Nordic on Volanta.
Left clear. Right clear. Jo, takk skal du ha. Oi.
Carmen traffic Viking 557, line up runway 19 left, 30-second run up before departure. Carmen traffic Nordic support, hotel sequence lining up 19
Left clear. Right clear. Right clear, left clear. Yeah, right clear. The A320 there was going to have a run up before taking off.
Carmen traffic Viking 557, takeoff, runway 19 left, VIPA 1 Charlie, part of departure.
Yes, right clear. And right clear, left clear. And then stand for 1. Shutdown number 2, please. And master portion, Elec. Yeah, that's good. And master portion, Elec again. And that's you. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Carnival Nordic 4 Bravo to let landing up 1 on the left.
Carnival Nordic 76 Zulu, taxi Romeo Papa Sierra to Bravo 8, runway 1 on the left.
Parking brake set. Yeah, that's the hydraulics, yeah. And shutdown number 1. Ja, sorry.
The boarding requested.
Fuel checklist to the line. Fuel pumps off, probeat off, hydro paddle
There
set,
are no passengers
flaps up on the
We will
light,
not
sparky
see
brakes
passengers
set,
boarding.
engine start levers,
Passengers
cut off,
boarding
with
start.
radar off. Fuel checklist to the line is complete. So is there anything you guys want to add in the tech log? Then let me know now. Okay, let me just fill out what I need to fill out. Let me get rid of you. So first of all, we can go with the timings here. So we went off block. Sorry, at 0812. And we 821 to 821. We landed 0904 and we parked at the gate. $912, yeah. 0912. Beautiful. And you there. We are
RX-76 Zulu lining up.
yeah, so remaining fuel,
100.
we have 3,900 on board, 3,009. And we have done how much fuel? 2,260. 2,260. And it's 94 and 93. 94 and 93. And it was reported to be medium good. I will say it was pretty good.
Push and start, stand to
Yes. Disregard. Yep.
RX-76 Zulu, takeoff runway.
Let me just get the flight time. So I need to
19.
get the flight time for the last flight as well. That one is a bit uncertain though. I actually don't know how long that flight lasted. Can I see that on my profile here? Carbon Stockholm. Yes, there we go. Awaiting review. Yeah, because I need to follow PyRep. Because it crashed. Yeah, where does that say? Okay, so if we lifted off at Off blocks at 6:43. Oh no, we were not off blocks at 6:43. At 6:30. Takeoff was at 6:43. Yeah, 1 hour 20. Yeah, this one was supposed to be quite hard. Yeah, it should be 6:30. Yeah, so it should be 54 minutes then. 6:30 and then 7:30, so 1 hour, but it was 7:26 when it crashed, so it's 54 minutes. And today it ended up being one hour and 6 minutes. I have a feeling that I haven't started deboarding yet. I mean, I would hope that Surfing Cargo would do that themselves, but that doesn't work. Totally. It is deboarding. Oh yeah, okay, nice though. Yeah, right here, just not open the door. Okay, is there nothing you guys want to have in the tech log? Nothing? I don't have anything either. Then shutdown checklist below the line. Technical log completed, TFP completed, shutdown checklist complete.
Scandinavian 220, taxi via Delta Papa Tango, holding point Bravo 8, runway 19 left.
Yes, then we're just waiting for deboarding and then we are finished. Yeah, short day indeed. But I mean, we can't have long days all the time neither though. And it's really nice with like a variety of that. But yeah, see you on Sunday indeed. Yes, please, see you on Sunday. Yeah, so we're going to be flying from Detroit to, yeah, I mean San Francisco. Yeah, and then back again with Southwest. Nice, enjoy it though, Scotty, enjoy it. See you here, I'm opening up. Oh, you're flying to Bergen on Saturday with Norwegian. Hey, enjoy your flight. With Norwegian as well. Even better. But yeah, Hello.
Hi. We're all done back here. Everyone's offloaded. Fantastic landing, by the way. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Give me a call if you need anything else.
Of course. Let me just check when this aircraft is departing again in regards to if you're shutting it down or not. Yeah, talk to the crew that the add-on is called Self-Loading Cargo, or SLC for short. Oh, the real aircraft is still actually on its way to Gardermoen. Ah, okay, just landed. Okay, actually just parked. They're flying to Budapest at 11:40, and the clock is 10:22. It's more than an hour, so I think we can shut it down. I'm actually not sure. Maybe we should not. Okay, we will not do it. And I will see if I can ask when they decide to shut down the aircrafts or not, how long the aircraft need to stand there before the next crew. I imagine it's not very efficient to have the aircraft turned on actually for an hour plus. Let us shut it down. wrong way. Yes, then secure checklist. Secure checklist, IRSs, off emergency exit lights, off window heat, off packs, off ground power, off and battery, off. Secure checklist complete.
Nordic 6
There we go.
unit vacated 19 right.
Yeah, we'll see if I can find out how long they wait generally before they shut down the aircraft. But let me just grab my things. My jacket was actually quite warm as well. I've been standing behind the or hanging behind the computer for since we walked to the aircraft this morning. So yeah, it was nice and warm. Whew, really nice. Actually, really comfortable as well. Okay, let us leave the aircraft then. The performance is not the best. But yeah, that was it for today. I don't think we need to close the door though. We can leave it as it is. But I mean, it's been a beautiful day today. Oh no, actually not. It haven't. It is looking like... I mean, isn't it more cloudy in Oslo? It is actually very cloudy where I live now. It is full overcast. Yeah, baggage claim. I mean, we are going home though, so... Get home. But yeah, there we go. That was it for today. So yes, again, short day, not the best. A little bit of problems with the sim. I mean, that's our technical problems, but a little bit more severe for the most part. But yeah, that's what it for today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. And I do hope to see you all again on Sunday. We're flying to Munich. So absolutely fantastic week, and see you all again soon. Bye bye.